Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. So yeah, I've seen some interesting things yet again. Something to do with Archangel Michael, Metatron, various things about space, time, all sorts of stuff really. And some very weird bat-like creatures. I think, or possibly demonic, I don't know. But I'll get into it. First of all, before we get going, I just want to make you aware that this building's very old. It's been restored and sorted out again. And it's a landmark building where I live, so it's quite big as well. So they've got scaffolding. They've been putting scaffolding up here, and the noise is makes you want to run away. It's that bad. And it's, thank goodness, it is not out the front today. It has gone out the back. They're doing something out the back. So yeah, interesting. I still don't quite know what they're doing, but they're putting up all the scaffolding to probably clean the face of the building. It's white, so it needs sorting out. Anyway, so lots to talk to you about. Again, very much about bearing witness and telling you. So they're speaking in the visual language. Before we get going as well, if you're a happy clapper and you think anything like this is fear-based or whatever, it's just not for you, then get off the channel and go and to a happy clapper one. Okay, because that's how the message will come through to you. This is not for you. So I'm not going to tolerate any more comments. I am given a message that I'm asked to give you, and I am fitting a lot at the moment, so I'm just not going to take it. Okay, so just a word of warning there. Right, so one of the things I was shown, and they're going to come at you all different ways here, and we'll see if we get any more channel messages. But again, the Pleiadians with their long blonde hair, and are saying a lot about being underwater. So I don't know if that's a reference to Atlantis, whatever, I don't know, but they show a lot about the water. And it was really strange for me to see, if you're new here, I say physically. So up above on the ceiling it looked like I was somewhere down in the ocean looking up. Okay. And I keep seeing a lot of these ball things as well. I'm just going to get it out to you, what comes into my head to remember and tell you about first. It's all going to be a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it's probably in the right order for what they want. So, but these little ball things that the Pleiadians go around in, or alien beings, I don't think that all the orbs you see are what you think they are, but they go around. Right, hold on, Mum. I'm going to show you this. You're going to laugh. I'm going to show you this. Huh? One second. This is my little balloon. Okay, this is my little balloon. My son and I saw it in a shop, and I thought, I want to make one of them. So it's a bit daft. It's just really daft. But I decided to make it. But this is a perfect illustration of what I'm saying. Okay, so balloons like this, but they're clear, you can see inside, and they have people inside. And all I keep hearing in my head is something from Red Dwarf, which I absolutely love. And they will this is an indication of how small it is. It's a little craft, if you like. Yes, it is. And they say the Pleiadians, that's how they travel interdimensionally. And they can be small, they can be big, they can be whatever they want, okay? And they're in a little ball thing like that, but you can see inside. It's not blue, but you can see inside. It's clear. And the Red Dwarf thing, what was it from the quarantine one? Where he says, yeah, a little two-seater. And it's the way he says it. They've just put it in my head every single time. And basically, it's that kind of thing. A little craft that you can go around. He was referring to a magic carpet or something. And I say, yeah, a little two-seater. So it's that kind of, there could be two beings in it. And then I've seen a larger craft, which they show me, and it feels like I'm actually on it, is, it's huge. So there's something about little balls like this, because they've also shown me a bubble, a giant bubble with world in it, and it was moving around. It's bizarre, very bizarre. Like as somebody's blown a giant bubble and boom, boom, it's moving around. Okay, so I just thought that would provide a perfect illustration. And there's lots of them around. Sometimes I can be sitting on the sofa or whatever, and I can see one on my leg, and then it moves and it gets bigger, and then I see inside. And then often the images that I need to see that they are giving me to give to you are projected through that. Okay, a wind. It's almost like I'm always seeing a window, especially the big craft, and a little circle here with the oh, that's, I don't know if you can see it. There's a face on there. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see. They're showing you what they do. I don't know if you'll see it, but it's basically an image inside. It's maybe how they project the images to me, and there are people here. I can see them, but it's an image of people somewhere. Okay, in the spirit realm, wherever these realms are. Okay, I don't know if you can see them. Let's have another. Can you make yourselves a little bit clearer, please? Something about Australia? I just heard Australia. I don't know. There are a lot of these apparently around in desert areas of Australia. I don't know. But these are protectors. They're nothing. Yeah. But that's really weird. I can see the mibs in there. It's very... And when I say in there, what I mean is the image projecting out. So... yeah, a lot of imagery about balloons and hot air balloons up and away. I don't know why I had to say that, but anyway, I'll leave it there just in case I need it again. So yes, lots of them floating around. And then I saw them at one point, I don't know where they were, but it was like there were all these little bubbles joined together, and it was like some sort of, I'm being told that areas in space. And it was all like little bubbles, and they were going down like time tunnel. I think Doctor Who, where he goes down the time vortex, that kind of thing. They showed me a massive eye that I get behind me. They all see an eye. They showed me this eye, and then it changed into, you know, like the universe spiraling, the all-seeing eye of the universe. Okay. Then they showed me the giant faces behind me again, which was kind of weird. And some of them, they just turn nasty, and then they turn... Yeah, they're showing me, that's it, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, because they keep referring to the Ark of the Covenant, right? They're doing it again. They're bringing it in. They show me scrolls. They show me big ancient books, knowledge, ancient knowledge within the Ark of the Covenant. They know exactly where it is. It will be revealed shortly. Watch your space then. So within there, the knowledge was so vast they had to hide it away. There are texts that will explain the nature of the world and its true reality within the Ark of the Covenant. It belongs to God, not religion. It was seen as a communication with in the Judaic religion, in the Bible or whatever. It's seen as the way they communicated with God, I believe. I can't remember, but interesting. I don't know why. Box computer, I don't know. It's just bizarre. So anyway, they keep opening it up and bringing these things out. And the two people that carry it on poles in white robes. So I don't know, but it's hidden away. Now, why were you telling me that? You've moved me off there. I'm not getting any more on that. But vast knowledge. And that's what the eye is seeing through light workers, through me, whatever, what is going on. And I have seen some stuff that have made me very angry. I should tell you in a moment. And it's almost like communicating back. So you may be doing that as a light worker as well, communicating as to what is going on around the world. There's almost like an assessment going on, because I quite often see them with little notebooks, things like that, the Mabs, the Angelics and the Pleiadians, writing things down, amassing knowledge. I can hear them outside again. I'll put that drill on, I'll go on this. So, the other thing, the thing they kept saying to me, because I kept seeing these giant faces behind me, and they were turning into like very scary faces. That's it. That's why I was telling the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, well, I'll go off on tangents when I'm channeling. The Ark of the Covenant in Indiana Jones. You know, when they open it up and all these spirits come out. It's like Pandora's box, really. But all these spirits come out and they're lovely and they're whatever, and then they turn like monsters. And they get rid of all the Nazis, yeah? If you remember that, that's what they were showing me. Bats from hell. Oh, there's that drill. Bats from hell. Yeah, like a bat out of hell. Not till the morning comes. Sorry, that's what they're putting. But they're not the problem. They keep saying Nagilum. Now, they're using Star Trek, sorry again, but this will come to me on the level I am on. They will come to you on your level. But this is how they're trying to explain what is going on. There is an intelligence out there, a curious intelligence. Now, I can't remember the title of the Star Trek episode, it's TNG one, and basically the Enterprise comes to a stop outside this black area in space. There are no stars, no nothing. Almost looks like a hole, okay? But not a black hole, just a hole. And they don't understand, but they're curious, obviously. So they go forward and they get swallowed up by it and they can't get out. Try everything, can't get out. And then this giant face appears and basically tells them that he's Nagilum and he's curious about them and wants to work out how they tick. And I looked it up before, and basically it's an intelligence that's there, appears as if it's there and as if it's not, because it's so vast. And this is what's watching us, apparently. It's curious. It's been... No, I didn't expect to get this. So it's been playing with us like a toy. Finding out how we tick. Is that just how we feel, or is this for real? This is not God. We're not talking about concepts of God. We're talking about an intelligence that is played. All right, and like the grand intelligence, the big, what is it called in Doctor Who, something like that, but something that is curious about us, has been playing with us, wants to manipulate for the sheer sport of it. And this is what they refer to as what I've been saying in the other videos, not the dog and the light and the concepts that we understand. This is something much darker, outside of ourselves, outside of reality as we know it, or spiritual reality as we know it, something we don't understand. It's an intelligence that wishes to know everything about us, wants to manipulate and to see. Look it up. Watch. It's a very scary episode, actually. It's almost horror-like. It gave me the creeps last time I watched it. Now I'm beginning to see why. Now show me that mechanical spider thing again. And I realised I had seen that before. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video. I had seen that before, and 2 other people mentioned on the comments that they'd seen it. And it's a monitor of some kind. But why I freaked out with the horses as well is the other day we went walking and we went past the fields with some brown horses like the ones I showed. And it's freaked me out because it was around in that field basically, and that's what they were trying to show me. So it follows the light workers. Oh my God, this is so creepy. Can't we ever have anything? Oh, so yes, I'm fiddling with my hair again. Sorry, but I'm trying to persevere and grow it. So this is what they have said it. I've ignored it. They've done it on the last few meditations, quite a few actually, and I've got, because it's too frightening now, because his face is looking at them and he's controlling who lives or dies. And I'd written about it in my story years ago before, oh no, maybe I'd say years and years ago, it influenced me, and I wrote a section of it on my, well, it wasn't exactly the same thing. It was a devil character though, who was able to do that, to basically decide who lived or died. And, you know, just killed them instantly. And it's that kind of thing, and having control. And this fits in nicely with what I've been getting very angry about. I feel like there's been a lot of manipulation, a lot of frustration, and in my own world, in my own relationship with my guides, angels, everything like that, because I've witnessed some very upsetting things in the last couple of days, and it's made me think about the world in general. And you know, I've had this before, but it's really got to me. My son and I were walking back from a walk from the park, and there was somebody, this was on Sunday, somebody walking along, well, in front. I couldn't see them, they could barely walk. They were all over the place. And you wonder, have they had a drink? Have they, you know, got drunk? Not having a drink, but got drunk. Have they, are they ill? Or what is going on at these stores? You know, that kind of thing. People walking past, ignoring them. And I thought, I don't care what they are. There's no way I'm letting them walk home like that, because it's busy main road, they could get run over, anything could happen, they could fall over. So got closer, but my son was way ahead of me, bless. I was proud. And he just went up to this person and said, you know, are you all right? Do you need any help? And they'd had a drink, okay? And I don't know. And I just remember saying out loud, what do you need? We'll get you home, whatever. But it leant on my son, and we walked this person all the way back. But I could see that they'd obviously self-harm, trigger warning here. Be there myself. You know, certain areas, whatever. And I can't tell you in detail that this person was, say they, okay? And I felt so upset for this person. You could really feel it, you know, and they were clearly going through a hell of a lot. And we got got them to the door, everything, and you know, and it made me feel, why are people tortured, you know, that way at the moment? And then I've been doing my research proposal, and I need to get this out. It is relevant. Please bear with me. I've been doing my research proposal. It's nearly done. It's the scariest thing I've done in a long time, because I've been out of university for 10 years. No, it's more than 10 years. 15 years, something like that. And, it's truth. It's hard to get back in all that academic speak and what have you. Anyway, so this, I've been doing it on the rise of the witch in social media, stuff like that. But I've been looking at the way it's geared towards female experience. So forgive me if you're a male witch, but that's where my research proposal has to go for the moment, because I've noticed that the church is, you know, fundamental church, not all the church, because I've read some good articles about supporting things and what have you. So I'm not going to say all the church, but fundamentalism, as in the Christian church, coming at these people, and the witch hunts on there, especially through that very misguided woman, Doreen Virtue. Absolutely shocked. Personal attack. So I'm just, the whole world is in a bit of a state, and I got myself angry. It's taken them all morning to try and calm me down, because it gets directed at them, because they're from the spirit world and I can see them. And when you're that close, you know, what you playing at? Yeah, why are people suffering? Why have I had to go through fits? Because I had bad fits last night, everything, and it carried on through this morning. So I get to that point, it makes me, I'm distressed. I'm in distress. I was thinking that line from that TV series. Oh my goodness, gimme. I'm in distress. Anyway, so I ended up having conflab, because I can see them go over my face, my guides, everything in the mirror. So I sat there and I could see one there. He keeps his eyes shut like that, the Nubis guy. And so I thought, why is this? And all of a sudden I came out with this, and I was actually channeling the collective, because I ended up saying, I speak on behalf of humanity, and we have had enough of being played with, toyed around and messed with and hurt. This has gone far enough. And I thought, whoa, where did that come from? So I believe that some of the anger, you pick it up when you're outside on the street and you're seeing people suffer, because I see people sitting in doorways without homes and stuff like that. I've seen a guy, honestly, it really gets to me, a guy talking to himself, everything. I think, why, you know, I feel powerless, can't help, and then I don't understand why an all loving God would allow that. Okay, and yeah, people's journey, this, that, and the other. Well, maybe we've had enough of doing that. I don't know. It's almost like I'm questioning everything, and that's what I'm here to do. For some reason, I'm here to question, and on behalf of the universe, what is going on, what is needed, what needs to change. That's why I'm getting so angry. They've never explained that to me before. I feel quite emotional. So it's almost like the reasons for coming down this planet now are going to change. What the hell was that? Was that my jacket? It's almost like somebody went, I don't know. I hear a lot. It could have been my jacket moving. I don't know, but it sounded more. And it's going to be changing. I've talked about this before, but people are worn out, had enough, absolutely had enough of being tested by the spiritual realms. It's almost like We've all been here before so many times. It has to evolve. That's why the planet's evolving. Some people still want to continue with that journey, so have left the planet. But this is why we have to evolve. But unfortunately, something likes playing with us. A darker intelligence, an intelligence that is beyond our means of understanding. And it's not the concepts of God. Is it bigger than God? No. But there is something that likes to play with us, likes to test the spiritual realms, likes to test us. But it has to change. That's why it's evolution. We have to change. We have to go into the next level and find a different reason for coming to this planet, because it's just too much now. We have the knowledge we need. It's almost just like going around in cycles and circles. It's time to evolve and change, but we keep getting ourselves stuck as a collective. It's almost like we have to, individually we are ready, but the collective as a whole isn't ready. So I feel like I get things sorted in my head, and then I get involved in the collective arguments and stuff again, and get lost in the they always say, try not to get frustrated with the process of living, the process of life, the administration, the process. Okay, it's slow. And when you can see how the spirit realms move and how everything it moves so fast, and I'm still technically stuck there as well as here, going, well, why can't I move that fast? Why do I have to go the slow road? And they just change like that. They're just doing that all the time. They can produce, things come out their hands, whatever. Do all this. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes, right? Physically. And we are, right, let's do that. 10 years later. It's finally arrived. Do you see what I'm saying? And yeah, sometimes it can move fast, but there's reasons for that, which they're not going to talk to me about, because it'll get me riled again. Why it seems that some are elevated and others aren't. You're still not explaining that to me at the moment. I still don't understand that. Why it seems if you do bad in this world, you get the top. And if you do, not that everybody, the so-called top, I mean, is there a top? Is bad, that's not what I'm saying, but there are a lot of people who are. There are a lot of good people, not all good people, but some stuck at the bottom, and it's very frustrating. And I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about really good people, stuck at the bottom there. So it's just, everything's out of alignment and balance. It's just like toying with. So I don't know. It's almost like they keep talking to me about this quantum computer. There is a force of good and evil, but we are inside the universe. Everything is quantum computer. This is what I get. You'll get maybe different things, different ideas. It will be explained to you in different ways, but I'm being told for real. This is a quantum simulation. Okay, and it's not just out of movies. It's a quantum simulation, okay? And think of it as the artificial intelligence here that governs everything, and the laws of nature and everything else is God, okay? So, okay, but then outside of this, there is faith. There is a God, okay? There is, as in, when I say God, I don't mean male, female, I don't mean aspects of that, I mean a force, I mean white light. I've seen this white light. I go to the white light. It's amazing, okay? So stick that up, yeah. Whatever, I don't mean virtue. But I say it, and Jesus, ascended master, and all the others. Who have I seen? I've seen a Chinese gentleman standing here, and I've Confucius, I'm not sure, being, I say some people. So, Confucius was a philosopher, wasn't he? But whoever, it's all the same energy, right? Just go with what you believe, if you believe religiously, or if you believe in higher self, whatever, okay? Just insert here. So, yeah, but there is another intelligence that plays and wishes to manipulate, and through dimensions, through everything, has been trying, once this, the earth and its process to stay stuck. Everything they show me is the earth in this little, it's all protected, loved. It was sort of glowing with gold, like fiery gold. I know that sounds off, but that's, and they were holding it very preciously. A lot to do with that. There's a lot that needs to come out in various ways, but some people are seeking to block it. Some people are frightened of evolution. They don't want to do it. But I did see Archangel Michael. They showed me Archangel Michael and the angels fighting these black winged angels, everything. A lot about, there were nuns there were priests, there were all sorts of things. So there's something about, maybe it's to, some people understand that Archangel Michael is fighting the devil again. And it's this, there are various demons that have tried to keep things the way they are, but this is what I say, outside of this. And somebody put a very interesting comment on, I don't know who they are, but she said the spirits of Satania or something had been saying the same thing. And this is a thing with light and dark. This is something outside of that, because that's how we have been learning things, through light, through dark, yeah? But this is outside of that. And if somebody doesn't like that, well, I'm sorry. That's the message I'm getting. Take it up with them. Take it up with the spirit world, not me, okay? I'm tired of the messenger being shot. So, is there anything else I've missed up? Yeah. Do you know what it's like to say these things? It's funny, right? Sometimes. And then other times, if I think that's why I keep in a state of battle, all of you. Because I speak, it's very interesting. I've noticed I speak back to them in the visual language as well as shout and go on. But I do speak to them in the visual language, and I showed me trying to run away. I showed them the image of Donald, but I don't think it was all me. I think maybe my higher self acting it out for me. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, it's really funny. Me riding a motorbike, and I'm like, Steve McQueen, and then the Great Escape, trying to go over those barbed wire fences and get to Switzerland. Yes, I did get caught, but I quickly got out, snipped me out, did it again, and I was over, which is hilarious, but hilarious for me to say. But I do communicate back. So, and the image I get, and I think for a lot of people's lives, is you're trying to get on this smooth road. This is the visual image. Smooth roads, plain sailing. Know what you're doing. But sometimes something comes in on the road. There's a traffic jam. There's whatever. You've got to get off that road. So sometimes you have to go over terrain, and you have to change the vehicle that you're traveling in. This may be a good little meditation for you if you're feeling stuck. Change the vehicle. See this road, and it's plain. Or try to imagine what road. We'll do it this way. Try to imagine what road you are on. Okay, and does it have lots of blockages? Is it come to a standstill? Where is it? Is it in the middle of a desert? I mean, where is it? Are you at a crossroads? Which way are you going to change? My thing, when I could drive, I go and drive now because of my condition. I'm really angry about that, but never mind. I had a beautiful car, fast, lovely car. But anyway, I digress. So my thing was always, when in doubt, go straight on. Somebody needs to hear that. Until you know otherwise, go straight on. Don't divert, straight on. You know what you're doing, okay? But there are times when that's not possible. Or I used to get in the middle of this crossroads, and my guide used to be standing. I could see him in the image standing there, and I thought, get out my way. He used to be standing there. So I'd end up spinning, handbrake turns, until I could, great fun, but till I could work out where I was. This is my visualization. And then the greatest one is, though, sometimes spirit will take over for you and drive. Didn't like that. Did not like that. Did that a few times. Did not like that. And then I've had it way sat in the car with me, and I've gone, James Bond, ejection seats. You can have a great conversation. You can find out a lot about yourself actually with this visualization as well. Whether you're impatient like me, or you're driving too slow, what you're doing. So, but I, with my writing at one point, it was a place with a whole load of pyramids, and it was in another dimension. I could see, you may see other dimensions, and they wrote, it was runs alongside this pyramid, which is to do with focus and protection as well. Okay, and so this road is going past, and it's it was just chock-a-block. Okay, now I tried several times to go down on a motorbike. I must have a secret ambition to ride a motorbike. But I did that, didn't work. I even tried to go over the tops of the cars. I even tried to get one of those big trucks with the wheels to go over. Never got anywhere. Then I've had roads where I'm going, right, I can't get anywhere here, so I'm going to have to go piste off, over country. And I would get in my car and I think, right, I need to change the car. So I change the car, rough terrain, boom, boom, boom. Then you get somewhere else. No, I need to change. And it would go on like that. And then not so long ago, all of a sudden, hit this road. And it's sort of dusk, which probably means I'm going to be old or something by the time I get there. I don't know. God. But I like the never though. And it's smooth. It's pure tarmac. Lovely. It's perfect. White lines in the middle. So it's a dual carriageway, which is interesting. But I never see anybody. It's my road. Okay. And I'm going along it. And the other day it was sunlight though. And I put the top down on the car like I used to, my lovely Audi. Put the top down and the sun coming in. And I was just driving. So it may be a good visualization for you. It might highlight, may trigger. If you can't get your goal straight away, you could, what do you have to do to get there? As my friend used to say, what do I need to do to get me to yes? Okay, so think of it that way. It's a good visualization. It sounds rubbish when I'm telling you, but you've got the gist. Go from there. Put music on if you need to. Ask them to help you. See what it, your guides, angels, what it's trying to tell you. So I hope that's helped. Do I need to finish any? Yeah, I'm going to be told more about this, the great intelligence, wasn't it? In the TV program. But I'm going to be told more about this. We're going to get more and more, because the people who are on this channel are growing in their understanding, and the ones that are coming in now apparently have good understanding. It's almost like there was a negative element, and I was told this a few times, interfering with, not just with the videos and what have you, but with people on the channel. And they've been clearing that out. Now you tell us. They've been clearing that out. So now it's plain sailing. I have seen the plane again. I just got reminded there. Lots of crosses again. Ascended Masters. I've seen old fashioned nurse as well. I don't know what that's about. That might be for me. They often send me doctors, nurses, everything when I'm fitting. It was very strange in the hospice. Well, it was an ex-hospice. The flats were built on top of this ex-hospice. I was in Berkhamsted, and there was a doctor there, a woman, who'd set the hospice up. And I remember the first time she she came towards me when I was sitting on the floor, and she was rubbing my back and helping me. I always remember that. She was lovely. I didn't see her all the time though, but it was really weird because I found a photograph and I thought, that's her. She was on the photograph. It was really, really odd. But yeah, so it's a lot to do with the water. I see the MIBs, you know, the Men in Black. If you want to know more about that and you're on TikTok, by the way, check out my YouTube channel. It tells you loads more about that. And they're all in the water. It keeps rising, which is probably to do with me and my frustrations, I don't know, emotions. There's a lot of, we are all experiencing as a collective, a lot of emotion, a lot of fear. The tide keeps rising. They showed me a lot about the polar cap as well. That song by 30 Seconds to Mars, the video that was done on there, it's a beautiful lie. It's a beautiful lie. That's relevant. They showed me that as one. That's how I got into 30 Seconds to Mars. That's one of the songs I absolutely loved. And it's about environmental stuff. So a lot to do with the water. The water, the water, the water. And looking up from the water and seeing these 4 angels go up through the water. And there's a reference, if you want biblical reference, to Archangel Michael fighting the devil again. A lot about these men sitting at a table. Too many men for my liking. But I don't know why they're all there. There are women around, but... So, Churchill again last night, he was like... They're looking at me from somewhere. It's almost like you can... The veil is blue. Or the veil I see anyway is blue. And it's shimmering. And all these little balls going around. They're not all the spirits of passed on people. They are... alien beings, whatever they are guides, angels, whatever. That's how they roll. Literally. And then they come up in this little ball and it gets bigger, remember? Oh, fun. So yeah, and they show me a lot of the world being made up of grid, and there's big faces and like spider creatures and these alien types. It's almost... It's not very nice. Not very nice. This outside force employs a lot of fear. I think that's why they showed me a lot of the spider thing, because that's, for me, that's a symbol of fear, my fear. And it's a lot of manipulation of fears and anger and frustration. There's been something toying with us for a very long time, and they're coming through emotions. But I'm going to leave it there. If you would like a personal reading with me, I've got a few slots left for this week because I've got to finish this research proposal. So if you'd like that, I do 15 minutes, half an hour and an hour. Okay, so you need to go through the Paper Bell link. Okay, choose what you want on there. I can do Psychic Medium Development Mentorship. If you would like that, I do packages for that. You can do it by Zoom or email. Same with the angel communication coaching as well. I can do that for you. Again, same. And I can do a one-off session, which is a spiritual chat if you want to talk about anything. I'm going to try. I have tried so often to do this group. So I may do it. Somebody told me, I was talking to about what they do online on Patreon. So I may try Patreon. They keep pushing me to do Patreon. I think, well, how am I going to get time for that as well? But if I do it on there, then people could join to have a personal discussion of all of these things and what their experience, and we could do, you know, get some communications channeling from the angels, from the beings, all, you know, because everything here is about the angelics, it's about the Pleiadians, it's about all the different beings that are coming forward to talk to me. I did see a very tall grey, there's a very tall grey, no, there's one that's all white and sparkly, big eyes, and then there are greys. There was a very tall one around. So and get some communication going on there. It'd be really interesting to do. Maybe do some research. I may talk about my research if it gets going, if it gets accepted. God. So yeah, let me know what you think. I will have a look at the Patreon thing after this, actually, and let you know if I get it set up. Okay, take care of yourselves, and please follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Thank you so much to all my new followers, especially on TikTok. You're amazing. You're really pushing forward. And to all of my loyal viewers on YouTube and, you know, the new ones coming in, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. You keep me going, because so many times I have wanted to get up and walk away from a lot. So thank you so much. And for listening to my rant. I watched the other day, it wasn't just me that was having a rant. I don't know if you watch Grizzly Gaz. He's great. He does wild camping and stuff. He's also doing a new channel for helping you on YouTube. But he, why I watch him at times is he's got some great ones where he's had haunted camps and the stuff really happened that he's had to get up in the night and walk out of a forest and everything. So you might want to check him out. He's great fun. He's English guy and he's just fun. But he was having a rant too, so it's going around, I think. All right, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.